In this video, I'm going to teach you how to thrive in social situations. We all have those situations, the certain situations where we feel totally triggered by certain people, whether that be in work or out at the pub or at a party, wherever it is, there are certain people that really know how to push our buttons. When we go into these situations, the first thing we want to do is close down and run away, or drink 5 wines and open up and do something that we might regret in the morning. What if I told you that the certain people that trigger you are giving you an opportunity to grow in some way? What if these people provided ideal situations for you to move on and move through your anxiety or your discomfort or your frustration or anger or whatever emotions are coming up to the surface in that moment? I'd like to teach you a tool that really helped me and thousands of clients that I've worked with over the years. Before you go into a certain situation, take a moment, close your eyes, and visualize a seat in front of you. And imagine inviting the person that triggers you the most, and you may have a hit list here, the person that triggers you the most to come in and sit on the seat in front of you. While this is happening, observe what kind of feelings and emotions and tension and tightness start to arise up in your body. And sit with whatever is coming up. So you're visualizing a situation that's going to happen ahead of time with the person that triggers you the most sitting opposite you, and you're witnessing the feelings and emotions that come up to the surface. All these feelings and emotions need to be experienced, felt, or processed in some way. So sit there for a couple of minutes while everything's coming up to the surface and breathe into it. After a couple of moments, guaranteed you will feel calmer, more connected to that person, and less stressed about seeing them in that particular situation that you go to. Another tool that helps me really well in these situations is when I am walking into a big social group that maybe I'm meeting for the first time, I start to be aware of the thoughts that are telling me to close down and run away, and I choose instead to do the very opposite. I choose to open myself up and walk further into the crowd. Does that sound crazy? Actually, what happens is the very opposite that you are afraid of happening. You are afraid of something happening in that social situation that might put you in a place of vulnerability in some way. Actually, what happens when you open yourself up and walk further into the crowd is that they welcome you with open arms. I look forward to teaching you much more in the following videos.